Let's see if the preview is still broken. Hey, yeah, there we go. Actual video. Lovely. Cool. Alright. Well, bit of an awkward start this time then. But here we are. Back at it again. Hello, Cybot. Welcome to what is probably a very grindy stream today. I was having some slight lag. What the fuck is going on? Weird things are happening. I do not like it. We never really bothered updating our fashion, did we? Yeah, exactly. Just the easiest bits, really. Got through the hot stuff, no problem. I do like this combination. This looks alright. This head is so tall, it doesn't fit at all. Nah, not digging the veil. Hey, we should totally rock this. That won't be a problem at all. Yeah, let's go with the veil. Some of this. Those looked too flimsy. Spindly, piddly legs. Not functional at all. Yeah, let's go with those. Why don't we? Alright, cool. So, today I should go spend my souls before I die. What is that weird lag? Damn. Having a lot of trouble today. Let me quickly check if something's running that shouldn't be. Can't see shit. Well, let's just hope it works out. Alright, we got all of the buffs, so we might as well just buy whatever the fuck. Some embers sound good. Let's go with those. Don't think we need poison. We need some dark for Gale at the beginning, and then we want lightning for the later phases. Random sneeze attack, okay. Haven't been feeling ill all day, and suddenly I'm sneezing the moment I start streaming. Such is life. Might as well buy random fashion. Hey, we're out of money. Okay, cool. We got there. Yeah, it's weird how that happens sometimes. You're perfectly fine, you press start streaming, and then suddenly you die. Out of fucking nowhere. Did I? Yeah, I did, okay. I was wondering if I had closed the window. There's gonna be some very annoying noise outside otherwise. Okay, so I think it's going to be mostly running through this area without any interruptions, outside of the occasional death, since I don't quite 100% remember where to go. I'm somewhat comfortable though, so we should be fine-ish. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped that transition, it looks pretty good. Although we do see a bit of the city that we don't actually visit, which is a shame, because Souls is usually better than that. Like this entire back part we don't even get to see. Up close and personal. Alright, so I think we just hide out behind these gravestones every now and then, like so. And then we're already good to go. Bit far on the left there, but we made it. Alright, alright. Let's kill another random crystal lizard. He's actually not walking off the edge. Interesting. Very nice. Maybe that would have been too easy, because they do die from fall damage in this. Can I just go? I don't remember. I think I can. Yeah, yeah. Stop talking to me. Yeah. I was wondering why that one didn't do it. Guess they made them smarter. Alright, first part done. Yeah, you really shouldn't be doing that. It's a good way to get yourself killed by upset people. Or people that aren't in a hurry. I guess technically I'm not in a hurry either. I'm just trying to minimize the time running around and maximizing the time I spend dying to the bosses that are remaining. I hope getting through here isn't a pain in the ass. I don't think it will be, but I think I can make that if I jump. Stop your holy nonsense, please. I am not appreciating that. I don't think I need to talk to the lady. So I think we just move on. I hate these guys so much. They're very odd attack timings as well. A lot of them fairly slow, lots of range, all that good stuff. At least there's a bridge to jump on their heads from. But yeah, getting through it might be a little bit annoying, we'll see. Trying so hard not to be snivelly. So difficult. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, who does like that, right? Like, I wouldn't like that either. Imagine if some crazy person jumped onto your head with a big-ass sword. Or in my case, a not so big-ass, but still sword. I'd possibly die as well. Ow. Please no. Guess we'll take the long way. Yeah, exactly. They don't like to be reminded of their missing body parts. Should I jump down here? I mean, I guess at this point I don't really have any other options. I was trying to bait them a little bit and then jump past them once they have crossed the area below the bridge, but there were too many ads upstairs and I got scared, so I jumped. I should possibly equip the silver cat ring. It's not like we need damage while running through the area, and we are taking fall damage if I'm not careful. So I'd rather not have to be careful. There. Man gets lost in the infinite depths of the inventory. Ah, no fall damage today. So we can just head through, no problem. I should really remember at some point where exactly the stairs are, so I find the exit quicker. I actually think I would have survived last attempt had I had the silver cat ring on. We got one shot by one of the cleaver men, and that wouldn't have happened had we not had damage from the fall. Fuck off. I think I need to go somewhere to the right. Fairly far ahead first, so I'll just or maybe it's over here already. Yeah, it might be over here already. Too far? Oh, damn. Oh, you mean for the bonfire? Yeah, the bonfire's over here. Guess I could go grab the bonfire. Yeah, up here. Man. Oh, so snivelly today. Ah, the pain. Man, I really got invested with the roofertisms, that's weird. Hey, I'm completely fine, let's start streaming. Oh, fucking dying, mate, please. Have mercy, knows. Then we need to go up there. I think we need to go around the building for that, though. It did actually activate the bonfire, right? Like, I didn't just enter the room and then leave like an idiot. That sounds like a thing I would be— ow. Would possibly do. Okay, good. Thank you. I mean, it doesn't really matter since we're not dying, so... as long as you don't die, you don't need the bonfire. I don't remember how to best run through this. I think you just jump down here to the left. Nope, not there. One further. Fuck. Felt like I didn't have time to check in peace, so I just went for it immediately. Similarly, I think knowing where to go would also have benefits. Man, this is a weird day. I was doing alright before I started streaming, and now I'm snivelly, now I'm yawning, sneezing, everything's just gone tits up immediately. Very strange. Too much energy being spent on talking nonsense and playing the video game. Body cannot keep up. Hope I'm not in trouble. It was fine the last couple times. Maybe it's just more noticeable when you actually spend some energy on something that isn't just sitting around. Let's see, can I open this shortcut without any keys or anything? I don't quite remember how this area looks. I think you only need something special to get the ladder to appear. Maybe. Okay, right, shortcut gotten, very well. Now we can just die again, no problem. What do you need again for that shortcut? I don't remember. You need to have something active. Maybe, like, you need to transform into an item or something? Oh. How far does this go? Up to here... Hey, I was just one step too far, lovely. Right, turn to humanity. I see. Well, we don't need that since we're just here for the bosses and not for the full clearing. There must be a consistent way to get there through here quickly. And I don't think waiting here at the bridge counts. How long does that linger? Not that long. Let's see if we can make it now. Where can I drop? Yeah, I think you can up here. Okay, we just barely made it. Let's hope that works out every time. Or let's just make it this attempt. How about that? That's better. Let's go with that one. Yeah, we made it. Okay. Now to not die in here. There's a quick way to get through this place, and I do not know it. I think it's this way, though. I think Gale marked it with this little red cloth. Possibly down here. Possibly not. Yeah, fucking patches will not be fucked with. We need to go there, maybe. How do we get there? Maybe we don't actually need to get there. Fuck. I don't fucking know where I'm going. Maybe it's just down here. I don't remember the way being very complicated if you just try to get through. As I say. At least we have the ring equipped, so I don't mind taking all these little falls. As long as we don't go down the big hole, we should be fine. I think this leads back up, doesn't it? He hid in his coffin, how fitting. Do you get back up? I think you do, right? 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 Come on, skeleton. Don't fuck with me. I know everything. Apparently not, though. Okay, there's a lot of skeletons here. I think this is just the way back and not the way to progress, but we'll go this way anyway. To actually find out for ourselves. I hear a crystal lizard, that's always nice. I hear a bonfire, I think we're in the right spot. Yeah, it just gave up. Very odd for a skeleton. They're usually more brave. Oh, sorry. It's hard not to. It's just, like, your brain just wants to breathe, and I really can't blame it if you're affected that way, but it's like, not now, brain. I think this is the one that I want to go for, yeah. I should just go in the very corner. This was a little bit too close for comfort. Yeah, corner is fine. I like corner. Corner is my friend. This takes a while, doesn't it? That does not look like where I need to go. Aha, he tried to bait me, but I was paying attention. I'm so smart sometimes. It's lovely. There we go. Stop that, that's dangerous. Need to go. Won't I get a crit eventually and then he just falls? I didn't think he's taking so long. Yeah, he really does. It's just great. I guess the rule still applies where he actually only takes full damage when you hit him on the head, even though you can't really hit him in the head here. So this is just doing 100% swing or something, yeah. I also don't have the damage rings equipped. I could equip Lloyd's shield ring as well as Pontiff's eye thingy. Let's do that. Go a little bit more quickly. Where is he? He's just angry. Just wondering who was fucking off. That's just throwing a tantrum. You did not choose a very good spot there, Mr. Dragon. Since I can hide around the corner so easily. I could have sworn you got a crit eventually and made this thing go a lot faster, but maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, that's the right one. I got myself confused for a second. Here we go. Damn, that took way longer than I thought. Anyway, eat. Get dabbed on, son, and other similarly profound words. Musings. Let's go back to the shield ring just in case. Yeah, good thing he's dead now. Nobody could survive a fall like that. Bit of a shame he doesn't really become a boss fight. I don't think I need... Oh, I don't remember this room at all. Fuck, this is a little bit annoying. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that you don't get a proper boss fight with him. He looked like he would make an interesting boss, but he just dies, so it's a little bit weird. Out of the ordinary. Okay, time for shortcut. Let's actually rest here so we don't have to warp here later when we inevitably die. We do get something pretty good out of the deal though. Isn't there a thing you jump off of here, or is that in a different place? Maybe in a different place. We have to get above here somewhere. I don't remember what you do. Don't you just... Isn't there an illusory wall here somewhere or something? I thought it was in this room, wasn't it? Weird. Okay, maybe not. Oh, so stuffy. Maybe it was down here. There's a path here somewhere. Okay, I'll check in a second again. Maybe I just happened to miss that one. Oh right, that attack, I forgot. Just want to see if there's something down here even. It's just a general waste of time. Stop that, mate. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where it is. I just remember there being a hidden path somewhere. Okay, this is just loot. Another hidden wall for more loot. That's it though, right? Yeah. I seem to recall breaking a statue as well, or like hitting a statue and it working out, so... Must be around here somewhere. We'll find it, I'm sure. Sword, 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 sword. These all have swords. So it ain't those. There's also a spot where you jump off an elevator. But it's not... Oh, there it is. Never mind, I found it. It's flatways, how mean. Usually it's either in the direction you're going or in the direction you come from. But in this case... Yeah, here's the room, I think. Or maybe it's the opposite room. No, it's this one. Yeah, there we go. More importantly though, we have this little drop. Well, maybe not more importantly, but also very important. Anyway, clearing the ring +3. Very fine ring. That will help a lot with stamina. I'm not sure how we are going to fight the man. Like what our setup will be. I'm pretty confident we'll use the axe because lightning should be good against dragons, as that's the thing in these games. Yeah, I don't know what the best setup would be. We'll see. Man, I'm really sorry about being so snivelly. I think I sound terrible. Alright, let's see. So we do want these two rings if we use the axe. Is it Prisoner's Chain in favor then? Just to not get one shot, or should we go heavier on the offense? With the shield ring maybe, or the sword ring rather? Can we de-equip this? Yeah, we can, cool. Maybe this is the build, let's find out. So, if we pre-buff with Tears of Denial in the future, then this might be the build that works out. We also want lightning rather than dark against the Dark Eater Meteor. No surprise there. Yeah, if we buff Tears of Denial, this might be the setup. We'll get one shot by anything, but yeah, absolutely. That's very annoying in Dark Souls 1. Although in Dark Souls 1 it's good enough that this might be a very fair kind of downside of the ring. I don't think if he does, or I don't remember if he does anything when you first wake him up. Let's be greedy. hide there? Hide. No, I cannot, okay. Either go behind him or go away from him there for that one. So, like I said in the title, or put in the title really, this session will have a lot of grinding against the hard bosses. I don't remember this guy's moveset pretty much at all. I know a few minor things, but not enough to kill him quickly, so this will be a lot of, hey, let's attempt to fight the boss. Oh, we fucked up. Let's attempt to fight the boss. Hey, we fucked up. Hey, let's attempt to fight the boss, and so on and so forth. A lot of learning, a lot of dying, and very little progress. Is what I expect of this session. You can usually make... I mean, it depends on what you're doing. If you're just progressing through areas, then you can certainly still make progress, but... yeah, when it comes to the point where you have to kill the hard bosses at the end of a run, then... usually the hard bosses are sprinkled in here and there, and not just all in one big bunch. So maybe this is out of the ordinary after all. I don't know. Point being, we basically only have the hard stuff left. We have, like the, fuck, what's it called? Lord of Cinder. That one is going to fuck me up for a while. We have Meteor, who I actually need to learn and practice. We have Gale, who I will need to learn and practice. We have the, Churchman, who will be a little bit weird. I'm not sure what to do about him yet. I can cheese him, possibly, but we'll see. I'd like to not have to cheese him. Just follow him doing that. Ah, that was very, very slow. Goddamn. Also very slow, quick follow-up. Guess that doesn't catch me if I just spam roll backwards. Won't run out. Oh fuck, that was fast. Nope, that's also on the list. Yeah, so basically, let's go through them really quick. We have Meteor, Gale, and Spearman here in this DLC. We have Wolfman in the other DLC. We have Soul of Cinder. And then we have Ancient Dragon. Oops, wrong direction. The Plunging Attack Dragon, whatever the fuck his name is. I think it's just Ancient Dragon or Wyvern or something. And then Nameless King. And Demon King is also, or Demon Prince. I don't remember. No, it's Demon King, isn't it? Old Demon King or something. Those are the bosses that are left, and the majority of those are not exactly easy. Oh, I forgot to buff Tears of Denial. This will be a quick attempt. At least the damage is pretty good. This thing, when buffed, does over 300 damage a swing. I wouldn't really count him as a boss fight, unless I'm thinking of someone else. Do you mean the wolf dude who you fight for the dragon thingy for? Oh, really? Damn. Yeah, I don't really count him. Maybe we'll do him anyway if it happens to work out that way, but That would mean we'd have to do the last stretch of Archdragon Peak where you have to fight through 100 of those fucking weird dragon guys who suck ass to fight against, and I don't like doing that at all. Like, I hate that on a normal build, but Soul Level 1 would make that really painful, I think. But we'll see. Maybe we'll do it. See how it works out. Anything where you accompany a different character is always a little bit weird, because it's either really easy because the character is almost too strong to die, or it's really hard because the character just dies to random AoE and so on and so forth. And especially those dragon cons up there have a lot of wide swinging, cleaving kind of attacks that always like either fuck with you or fuck with him, no matter who's aggro. And they're already annoying to fight by themselves, and then they come in big numbers, so I really don't like that bit very much. And as a result, all you get is really the opportunity to fight that dude for the final dragon thingy bit, which isn't even that interesting of a fight because it's just a normal NPC fight. So does he always start with this, let's say, tantrum attack? Yeah, he looks like he does, okay. Okay, I think I need to roll or get closer to him for that. Fire does go fairly wide on that, huh? Okay, let's roll away from him rather than below him for that, because I just lose sight of what he does, making it harder to react. But yeah, you just unlock the NPC fight and it's just an NPC fight, nothing really that interesting about it. He's a little bit tougher than normal, but... I wish there was a faster way to do this. Maybe I should just build myself very tanky for the first few attempts and try to learn the moveset with something tanky so I don't have to buff Tears of the Night every time. But at the same time I do need to actually use the axe so I learn how long I can stay on the guy and how long the swings take, when to attack, when not, and so on and so forth, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just get good eventually. So maybe for the first attack I should just stay back and let him come to me, or I get so close that I can just pass him, like I did the first few attempts. I think this one is too deep to survive even with a Silver Cat Ring, this drop here, which is a little bit annoying. Even then, swapping rings would also be annoying, so I don't know. This run back is a little bit annoying with its elevator into infinite ladder into long drop. Okay, let's have him actually come to me this time instead, and see how that goes. Okay. I feel like he just accidentally stepped on my toe. I didn't recognize the charge. Thought he was just fucking around. So I guess for the rampage bit at the beginning I'll just move to the right instead of to the left, because left gets me stepped on or something. Oh fuck, need to actually attune the thing. Lovely, lovely tedium. Change this to this, this goes here, and this goes here. Should also rest again. The good news is that I think once I figure out the different attacks, they are generally not that hard to dodge. It's more of a of a puzzle type thing, where once you know how to deal with the attacks, they're not difficult to execute. I remember last time I was fighting this guy, I had a lot of trouble at first, and then eventually one attempt clicked and I didn't get it once. And I was, I am hoping for something like that to happen again. Where it just works out eventually, once I learn what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. Or through it or against it, really. Bowling is, however, the main ingredient usually. The charge design already progress. That's a weird flare. Alright, laser beams. That has such a slow fucking follow-up. Sneak some damage in there if I just stay more aggressive. Oh fuck, that's the line one. I don't think I do play gamer. I am sadly not that rich. This, attune spell, try again. You can play this on PC if you have a PC though. I'm alright. For some reason I'm really snivelly this stream. Even though it was fine before I started streaming, so I'm a little bit annoyed by that, but outside of that I'm doing okay. And what about you? Hope you are having a great old time in general. Alright, enjoy dinner. Probably not going to leave this boss within 10 minutes, judging by how it's been going so far. Going away from him seems better in this case. This attack always looks a bit spooky, but it's fairly easy to dodge actually, and it gives me a guaranteed follow-up, so I'm really not complaining about that one. Oh, I think I need to chase him when he does that. don't die to this one. That's rude that he can follow that up with a charge. Oh, damn it. I wanna go left. Boy, yeah, barely though. Ah, fuck, I was slow. Didn't recognize it at first. Okay, I think that's almost the majority of his moveset though. He gets some new shit in phase 2, some crazy laser beam attack where he does that for a long time and stuff like that, but that's generally already halfway there. Man tries optimism. Let's see if it works out. Change rings first. Oops, I fucked that up. Okay. Might as well not rest after removing the rings, not like we're gonna run out of Estus in this fight. Maybe I should try a less offensive build. See if I can survive one of those attacks. If I wear the Prisoner's Chain and Ring of Favor. Possibly. We can't do the Shield Ring at the same time though. You're so limited when you're using the axe when it comes to rings. It does so good damage though, so it's probably worth it. I wonder if Favor or Shield Ring are better in this game, or in this fight. Ah, fuck. Thought it was gonna be cheeky and fucking... I cannot see anything, camera, please! I moved the camera for over a second and it still was stuck on his fucking body. God damn it, game. Oh, this fucking setup. This setup is annoying me. It's definitely worth doing, sadly, but boy is it annoying. Okay, let's see. If we do this and the Shield Ring, that does look like a decent bit of HP. Maybe we don't die in one hit. We'll see how the damage is. I would like one extra safety hit in this fight, at least from learning it. I believe once you really, like I said earlier, once you really know what you're doing, you don't need to get hit by anything. It's generally fairly fair. But I am not reaching that point anytime soon, so a bit of safety would be reasonable. I'd even pop an Ember here. Yeah, but that's gotta happen no matter what. Let's also try locking on just for a change. like locking on that much yet. We'll see. It just jerks the camera around so much. I really hate it. Hey, we didn't. Wow, we survived a charge attack. That's insane. Okay, that might definitely be worth it then. Bad timing. Slowest attacks known to man. Oh, come on, don't hit it by everything, please. I'm starting to be a bit cocky now that I have the ability to tank one hit, and I should definitely try not to be cocky. Well, I don't know what I'm doing that well. That is so slow. That attack is so spooky when he does that while in melee. More blow-ups. Man, that has a big hitbox. But I could just walk under him for a second and be fine. Save with that one. Maybe I should try to stay on him doing that. I have to run so far away, I can't get anything for this. At least I might not die, I guess it's something. Almost at phase 2. starts off with something crazy after the phase transition. Oh no, it's just a charge, so maybe not. Why not run with this attack? That is so fucking slow. That will always hit me. I think on the attack that I finally managed to dodge that, it's the tempo actuation. I'm too close to the wall, I can escape. Please don't kill me, thank you. Wow, was that another what or just the next attack? No, just next attack. Let's be greedy. Oh, and it's the attention attack. Okay. Well, with this setup we can tank him for a few hours. Yeah. I mean, we did get far, but I got hit by roughly... Well, we could actually measure how many times we got hit. We got hit 15 times at least, since that was the amount of Estus plus Tears of Denial. So that should still not happen like that. But yeah, maybe the tanky setup is the way to go. Don't need to actually learn the fight properly then. If I can just face tank LUL. And shield ring and prisoner's chain. I think more than 60, but yeah. It's not that bad though. Like I mean that. I'm not just saying that to like show off, even though really it isn't showing off since I'm chain dying. But like I'm not saying that because haha good lol. But I actually mean that the majority of his attacks are like if you recognize them, they're easy to avoid. At least the ones that I can avoid so far. Yeah, that's true. I was expecting that to happen, but it hasn't happened yet, so still a little bit confused about it. I brain farted like absolutely crazy. I dodged the slow attack, this is the run. That first roll was so fucking early. I was thinking he was doing an attack. Can very barely sneak in there for an extra hit. And you're staying close, which is good. It makes it easy to zero attacks. That is very spooky though. Maybe I shouldn't be it up eventually. Not sure if that's worth it. Ass. That one-shots me through Tears of Denial, apparently. Wonder why. Huh. Damn, that was an awkward spot for the fire attack. Because he did it at an angle. Usually when he does it straight towards you, you could just hold to the left a little bit, and then you avoid the first bit, because he goes like left, right, basically. Or, well, from our perspective, he does it right to the left to the right. So usually if you just hold left as he's flying straight towards you, you should be fine, but he flew at an angle, and so the attack was harder to avoid. Yeah, maybe you just aren't immediately invulnerable when that attack hits you, like you're not immediately knocked down to the ground and become invulnerable or something. Could be any kind of reason, really. This one, yeah. Oh, I also forgot to Ember up, so that's why we got one shot before by the... Oh wait, did it actually... I think we wasted Tears of Denial earlier when I didn't dodge the charge, never mind that. I'm stupid. We might not even have had it active at the time. Yeah, I think I just fucked up. I face tanked that one charge, I think that's the same attempt. So... Tears was already gone. I guess I should Ember up, huh? Go down to your second, while he gets ready to do his nonsense. Two missiles, probably. Wrong attack. That's the shard, no, that's something else. Charge fire instead. I was being a little bit careful because I was expecting him to charge there. That was so spooky. Very, very close. How did that not hit me? I think I fucked that up very hard. I got very lucky there. Ah, yeah, I was slow. Fuck. guess I did an angle again. Maybe I'm fine this time. I'm not fine this time. I need to find a solution to that. Oh boy. Not sure how that missed, but I accept. Those are two close-ass rolls. Man. He's gonna phase transition now, isn't he? Let's wait this time. Oh, that was a charge from this close? Damn, that is rude. What a rude dude. Not full HP. Just one shot like this. That was a mean follow-up for the... Okay. I got tired of this fight. Oh, this shit, right. Oh, fuck, that is very close. My mighty fun discount. There you go. Okay. I'm surprised that that fight worked out so. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to use Dark against him no matter what. Thank you. That wasn't actually all that well played. I got hit by way too many attacks. But I'll take it. Yeah, that's the issue with the Pursuer's type attack always, or the homing crystal soul mass or whatever, any of those kind of attacks. They always, by themselves, aren't that dangerous, but they set up the boss or the enemy generally to do whatever the fuck they want, which can be in turn dangerous. Okay, let's buy... How are we looking on boss? We still have 136. I hope I'm not going to burn through all of those, so we'll stop buying those ones. If I actually end up using 136 of those, then I should just never play this game again, maybe? Yeah, but I think you could see in that attempt, at least for the most part, what I meant, in that if you know what the enemy is going to do, it's very simple to avoid their attack that wasn't based on difficult timings or didn't really require reflexes or clutch inputs or anything like that. It's just, hey, understand what the enemy is doing and then adapt accordingly. Okay, let's see. We're going to do what's his face next, aren't we? The Spear of the Church kind of guy. What do we want for that fight? I think we're not doing axe on that fight. I think we're just doing regular broadsword and some default setup like this maybe. Should also then switch to the broadsword. Now there's a cheese setup, but I'm not planning to use it really. Well, I am planning to use it if I fuck up too hard, but outside of that I'm not planning to make use of that one. What is the closest bonfire we got? This is basically right here, isn't it? That should be better than the elevator one. Generally in that fight, as long as you move backwards, he is not going to hit you with many of his attacks. You can see them coming and then just punish accordingly. And you do get a punish for every attack. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. Maybe this isn't actually the shortest bonfire. Nah, the elevator short bonfire is better. Actually, this one sucks. Oh well, we'll warp there next time. But me being an idiot, I will try to fight the Spear of the Church guys in the normal way first, rather than trying a cheese method. Now, since I'm online, there is a chance that we just get some sort of player that destroys us. Could also get someone that doesn't know what they're doing and then we destroy them. I wonder if I should go to offline mode for this fight, just for that reason. So we can like have the proper boss, if you will, rather than, hey, we got someone completely stupid, suddenly the fight was easy. We'll see. If it happens to work out in multiplayer, or if it happens to become a multiplayer thing, then we'll see how the fight ends up. I buffed way too early, I forgot how long this shit is. That's the normal guy, isn't it? I don't think that's a player. Yeah, that's the normal guy. Ouch. Okay, I should not be over-aggressive against him. That fucking weird combo attack he does there is very, very quick. So I can't afford to go for a trade. Hope he staggers, because it comes out way too quickly for me. So it should be from here. Should be the closest one then. Just take the elevator down like we did for Meteor, except actually go it all the way. Yeah, that attack will, like we just saw, it will one-shot us even from full health with the ring active. That wasn't even embered, was it? Yeah, that was embered, so we will definitely not survive one of those. I'm guessing that Tears of Denial will also not help against that, but might as well give it a shot. Want this, and this, and this, and this. Maybe? Is that what we want? Maybe we don't need stamina with the broadsword actually. Maybe we should go over to the shield ring again. Could consider Hornet Ring and try to get a parry somehow. Although that doesn't seem very consistent. It really depends on how easy it is to parry his spam attack, because he seemed, I mean, okay, we only fought him for like a minute, but he seemed to reliably do that one, so if we can find a way to reliably parry that one, that would be a free fight. Then again, every time we fuck up, we get absolutely murdered, so let's maybe not do that. Oh, he's gonna have that infinite fucking monologue at the start every single time, isn't he? Fuck you. Oh, I also want a different buff though. Lightning doesn't seem to be the best idea against a guy that also uses lightning. Yeah. That's a little bit annoying though. This man here? Oh, you can. Oh, I didn't remember that. I didn't even remember you could even hit him. Huh. So he was gonna do his buff nonsense again? Fuck that. I'm scared of this stance because of the fuck you attack. He even goes back to the stance, so it doesn't even look like I can get a safe punish for that. Fuck, I should go behind a pillar if I want to heal. Now he has that shit going. And back to this bullshit. Ooh, that was very close. Gets extra help, doesn't he? Yeah, there he comes. Have you considered not throwing that for a second? Just for a brief moment. Alright, that has a majestic AoE. Fuck. Turns out I should have taken all the time I needed, because the main man wasn't actually participating at all. Yeah, I was rushing it. Oops, I was rushing it way too hard because I was afraid of the katana mate actually interjecting at some point. So I was trying to just rush the painting guardian man down. Oops, that's the wrong button, brain. That's not how we do that. Yeah, he definitely did. But I didn't feel comfortable betting on that. He didn't even use the bow that much, actually. Like, he gave us a lot. Oh fuck! He gave us a lot of time to just fuck around with his mate. Let me take a quick drink. Okay. It's so weird when you catch them in the right moment, then they cannot do anything and you can just murder them. They die so quickly, but if you can't get the right start, then they can kite you for days, especially with those projectiles and the heal. Okay, let's try hitting him, see if that skips it. I didn't even remember you could attack the guy. Well, I thought they... I didn't expect them to linger so long, so I rolled into them thinking they were gonna disappear. They did not. Cool. But yeah, I don't think I benefit from attacking the dude. He doesn't really skip his dialogue. He just gets annoyed, which, I mean, fair enough, but... yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Fuck. Fuck. Maybe the shield ring isn't worth using here. You don't really generally get one shot by anything, except for the combo, and that one won't, the shield ring won't help with. Don't really have anything else that benefits us though. Maybe just Chloranthe, but stamina wasn't an issue either. Maybe Pontiffs if we get the opportunity to spam one down. If we do end up getting randomly one-shot by something, then we can still switch back. It also looks like an Ember won't do that much for us. I might pop one in the fight eventually to heal, but generally speaking, doesn't seem necessary. For the same reason as the shield ring not being that necessary. God, I wish he wasn't babbling for so long. I think we upset him last time. Does he actually now start fighting me every single time? Oh man, he looks like he's gonna be a dick about it every time now. Fuck off. Wish they didn't toss so much shit. Okay, I'll just stay away from him then. Nice. Okay, let's see. I want this. Don't murder me, please. It's rude. Do not enjoy being murdered. Make haste, mate. Quite outrange him there. Really? My broadsword is too slow. Not anything you hear about broadswords very often. Oh, come on, Pillar, please. He actually got the heal off. That was so fucking fast. Yeah. Oh fuck. Misjudged his position. I mean, that's normal, isn't it, really? Because the man himself is super easy to manipulate and control. It's just when there's two of them that's going to be a problem. Because then you're under effectively time pressure because you're gonna take chip damage every now and then. Individually, they can't do shit at all. Like, if I just end up in a situation where he doesn't summon any more Painting Guardians, then I can just fight Half-Light forever and should generally be fine if I just play it safe and take my time. So it's, as always, just a strength in numbers type of thing. Pontiffs really didn't do anything. Maybe I should go for the Hornet Ring in case we get a few backstabs. Yeah, or we go for this one. We did get one comboed by the Painting Guardian at one point. Maybe that prevents it. I do want to try this for a few more times and not have to rely on the cheese strat. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I'm not entirely certain, like if you drag the fight against Half-Light out long enough, if he's not gonna just summon more eventually. But I also think that it's just two. One at the start and one at the halfway point. Shut the fuck up. This is almost worse than a long run back to a boss, because at least during the run back you have something to do. Here I'm just sitting here and complaining. That was still early. I felt like I waited 4 hours, but he still is too early. Don't you dare. Oh my god. Fuck you. Thank you. Oh boy. Turn around, suddenly pain. Ah, fuck. At least that doesn't do much damage. Really? He got that off in time, huh? I think I staggered during the last toss or something. Ooh, boy. Please just fucking die. Thank you. Suddenly hyper armor. He isn't even buffed. What the fuck? Ah, fuck off, pillar. Wow, he almost parried me. You got tired of my R1 spamming? Playing the wrong game then. This is Dark Souls 3, motherfucker! I was waiting for his homing soul mass shit to finally appear. Shoot, mate. Never mind. There we go. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Yeah. Especially in this game. Spam it 4 days. Okay. So that was the easy bit. Now for the hard part. I actually think we can use pretty much this exact same setup for the upcoming fight as well. Although we do need both resins on the bar, because in phase 2 or 3, I think 2, he gets complete immunity to dark or something, even though it's his weakness at first. So yeah. Let's see if we need the Chloranthy ring. This might be a Chloranthy fight actually, because we're gonna do a lot of rolling. We'll see. I think though that this fight is mostly similar to Meteor in that if you once you learn his attacks, they're not that hard to avoid themselves, so it's just patience and concentration again. Another fight that you can play slow and be fine in. Isn't there a bonfire here, so we respawn here? Yeah, there is. Nice, lovely. I really like those players. I think they did a good job with this. Fine arena for a basically final boss fight. That is very late. Fucking pillars. And thrones and everything. Chairs. Distractions, really? That is so slow. Alright, that's the combo. Fuck. I will never fucking dodge that. Because that is too slow for me. God damn it. Aw, fuck me. I guess he's trying. So, this is where it gets good. Also hard, but good. Oh, right, that's an entire fan of this. That is too slow for me. Please do faster moves, so I can just mindlessly react rather than having to learn. Fuck me. Some of those follow-ups are so incredibly slow. Which sounds like it should be good on paper, but practice it's a bit hard. Nah, fuck it, let's bother. I was considering to just not do this again and learn the fight properly first, but eh. That and that. This ring is correct. I don't think we really ran out of stamina ever, so shield ring is probably correct here. We also don't get enough attack opportunities to go for pontiffs, so this might generally be what we're going for. Yeah. I like fighting out here more than over at the throne place thingy. Oh fuck, he turned around completely on that. I swear I rolled, what the fuck? The slowest move in the video game. Incredible. I think even this move where he has the little wind up is still faster than that fucking sideswipe. Oh, that has a third hit, never mind. far enough away. Yeah, it's really annoying. Should just swipe left immediately like everybody else. Oh, fuck off, really? He just repeats, what a dick. I am the worst person on this planet. Just as a person, not even as a player. God, that was stupid. Man, I should not get hit at all during the first phase, I think. Those moves are so simple, yet I just bumble into each and every one of them. Let's not travel away, let's instead attune the spot. Miracle, I guess. Miracle. From Miracle. We did actually run out of stamina there on one occasion, so maybe Clarenti is not that bad. It'll be of interest in the later phases where we have to do a lot of dodging in a row. Yeah, at the start it's usually 1 or 2 swings only, and then it's time to reset. That timing is so awkward because he has a sword in the sand, which is making it hard to see. I will attempt to not whinge about that attack anymore. Not making any promises, just attempt it. Fuck off. I was exactly off with the timing, so I got hit by every single attack rather than just the one that should have caught me. God damn it. Ugh. Useless. I confused myself by mismenuing like an idiot. This, right, yeah, good. That looks weird. Oh yeah, the shield isn't equipped. That's why I don't have the missing icon. Really? Did that just combo, or did it just choose not to store my input for a second there? There's no way that combos. on the old stamina there. I swear I rolled. Okay, and then the slowest attack ever as a follow-up. God damn, that was bullshit. First phase is so fucking free, yet bullshit still happens every time. Brain, there we go. Maybe I should just take my time with the first phase. I'm just impatient. It is always that combo. I dodged that 15 times in a row before. Why am I suddenly unable to press circle whenever the fuck I need to? Something weird happened. Hey, we got it. Cool. It's suddenly working again. I have no idea why. Don't feel like I'm pressing it with very different timing. Oops. Ooh, a new combo. Damn. Haven't seen that one yet, I don't think. Okay. I don't know what to say that hasn't been said a million times. Fuck off. Oh fuck. Not recognize that. Everything is so slow. Maybe I'm just too fast. Maybe let's phrase it positively. get off this fucking slope onto even terrain. Oh, fuck off, dude. I didn't see that at all. Of course he does the slowest fucking thing in the game, goddammit. Man, I did not see the black mark for that lightning bolt. I wonder if that was actually there, or if it was hidden beneath the ash or whatever. Fuck, I'm stupid. Yeah, it was a decent attempt. I'm really annoyed by that lightning. I didn't see the mark at all, and if there was no mark, then I'm complaining. But now I can't complain quite yet because I don't know if there was one, so if there was one, then it's on me. If there wasn't one, then fuck the game, right? So, like, that's annoying me that I don't know who to blame for that one. But yeah, if I just take a lot less damage during the first half, then I'm generally fine. Oh, interesting. Oh. Oh well. I actually managed to run out of stamina completely. Did not think it possible. Yeah, once again I did that. Okay, let's not heal. Because if I manage to get to phase 2, I'm gonna Ember anyway. That felt incredibly weird, must have been the slope. There we go. What? What? I suddenly stood still way before he even hit me. I hate the crossbow so much. It's just good enough to knock me out of Lloyd's shield ring and sword ring without really doing anything else damaging or otherwise. So greedy of me. Just trying to have none of this shit, but it was not my time yet. Piece off, crossbow. Still don't know the best way to dodge that attack. Or that one, reliably. But apparently that one neither. Cool. Fuck you. Fuck you. God, I hate that crossbow. Fuck your crossbow. Ranged OP. I hate you so much, dude. God damn it, I'm so triggered. Fuck. Can't believe he didn't phase either. I was waiting for him to phase from one of my attacks to rebuff and heal and stuff. Ace ass. God damn it. What a dick. Oops, I fucked up. Fucking... Too bad he's only giving me a sword. This shouldn't be that hard. I'm getting annoyed at myself for being an idiot. Hey! No hit first ace, easy. How dare you scare me like that? I hate your crossbow! Fuck your fucking crossbow! Use a real weapon like a broadsword. That's, I guess, the only one that counts. I guess that works, technically. I only need to know how I did that so I can defeat it. Man, how do you avoid that fucking crossbow? I always get hit at least once, unless I'm very far away. Ironically enough. Fuck, I thought that was the other attack. I'm stupid. That one. Okay, I'll let you run down here so we have some more flat ground to work with. Cross about the bow. Slightly. Cross about the crossbow. Fucking machine gun crossbow. Is that the... No, that wasn't the face dagger. That was the face dagger. Ah, fuck. I rolled early to try and get away from the lightning, which was a terrible idea. That hill was not in my favor. Please come down here where I can actually function. Ah, fuck me! That was such an awkward angle. I hate how much you have to occasionally manipulate him to get back to even ground where you can fight again. Like, hills just make everything ass. I'm pretty sure I did some of the right stuff to avoid attacks there, but got fucked by the fucking hill being in the way. And like changing the way the like attacks play out in a way. Man, that was such a good attempt. I was feeling alright. I was recognizing attacks, everything was fine. Then it all fell apart within like 10 seconds. Fucking... I wish I remembered to switch weapons early, so I don't try to fucking use the miracle thing when I cannot. Or I should just stop randomly pressing L1 to block, even though there's nothing to block. It's kind of a habit though. Gotta press buttons. Really? I didn't even recognize the first attack because it was entirely covered in the ash. Lovely. I don't think he's supposed to be able to dash around you like that. That looked very weird. seemed more like coincidence because it was too close. Fuck me, I'm so greedy. I'm convinced he should phase any second now. There he is, nice, cool. Yeah, nice try. You're too far away to use a ranged weapon. Try that again in melee, then it's gonna work every time. Fuck that what the fuck do you do about that? I have, like... Like, whenever I get shot by the crossbow, the fucking bolt goes right into my brain and deactivates it for the rest of the fight. Like, I just winch mode engage. This is fucking... like, no calm anymore. Come here, you kid. Haha, get staggered, cunt. No crossbow today. Ow. Yeah, fucking... I tilted myself off the planet in that attempt. God damn. I'm so salty about that fucking crossbow and some other nonsense. I don't think that's universally true. He sometimes starts that even in melee range, and if that was the case that would be stupid because that would be punished by R1 spamming, which is generally what they don't do. Like, the one where he staggers backwards and shoots it is probably not gonna work that way. What am I doing? Like, it's probably true for most attacks, but I can't just, like, go in there and stay on his ass so aggressively that I can punish him starting up the crossbow, especially since it starts up fairly quickly. So that's... I don't know. That probably won't help me. Yeah, I don't think it will help me. Because I don't, I'm not sure if I'm phrasing that correctly, but I can't fight him, like, actively or aggressively. I always can, like, I only can really punish what he's doing. Like, he doesn't move, I counterattack. He doesn't move, I counterattack. That's how the fight generally plays out. Which is why it's fairly simple, because he gives you enough time to do shit with. So I can't... Like, if I was already aggressive, like I was maybe sometimes doing the Half-Light fight or doing the Meteor fight or whatever, where I just go for the occasional, a little bit too greedy swing, then that would work out, because then I would interrupt his crossbow, like, and punish him by just being aggressive. But once again, I can't be aggressive in this fight. I can play it slow and safe and punish basically everything it does, which is great, because that means I do actually get a decent bit of damage in, even though my damage per swing is fairly low. But it gives a lot of opportunities, and that's generally, I think, the best way to fight him. I swear I rolled that. What? That fucking turnaround mid-animation. Fuck you, you fucking dick. Yeah, stagger, you little bitch. No fucking big man combo for you today. I rolled that. I cannot believe how sometimes it just doesn't roll that. Fucking hell. Okay, I need to fucking calm down a little bit, and I need to stop talking about nonsense and just focus on the fight. The issue is that the crossbow shouldn't matter. Generally, that little bit of chip damage I take from the one crossbow bolt won't kill me, first of all, and it also, even if it does deactivate my rings for a second, it doesn't matter because I'm not one-shot afterwards anyway. Like, I can tank an attack even though the rings aren't active, so it doesn't even matter that it hits me with a projectile every now and then. It just hurts me in the brain. I just can't accept that, basically. So I should just try to calm down about that and not give a fuck whenever he hits me with the crossbow, because it doesn't impact the fight at all. It only impacts my own mentality. That's still it? Come on, I regen enough stamina, I thought. Apparently not though. I don't want to use the heal during phase 1. Yeah, he does. If this wasn't Soul level 1 and instead of a regular build where I can take a few hits because I have a lot of vitality and generally more damage, then I could play a lot more aggressive. But I can't afford to on level 1. Generally doesn't one-shot me, but that still comes very quickly if I start fucking up, so I can't afford to just like chase him down. It's always a gamble when I do that. That turnaround mid-animation pisses me off though, like some of the other things. Good thing I didn't need to see shit. Please phase, thank you. Ah, fuck, I was not paying attention. Maybe forwards into him is the correct way during his round slash. Like not trying to get past him, but like staying in front of him. Like there, if I keep attacking him, yeah, sure, I can interrupt that fucking crossbow there. But if I don't, then, or if I do, then there's also a good chance that if he doesn't pull crossbow, but rather just one of his normal moves, that I just get hit by something that's way bigger than one of the bolts. Or in this case again. Like even if I do get hit by the crossbow, it's usually just one bolt in those situations, so I don't think it's worth going for the interrupt. Oh, this time it worked out because I was still doing the second hit of the combo. I guess staying close to him and rolling. Oh wow, that one. Oh, I need to get out of here. Fucking lightning. I forgot completely somehow. Thunderbolt and lightning not very frightening apparently, because I just keep lingering where they are. How? Easy. Yeah, just stand closer and that was fine. Also did a lot of damage. Aha, I didn't see it. He didn't do the third hit of the combo, so it didn't give me time to heal and damage myself. How dare you. There you go. Missed. Lightning, why? Oh, come the fuck on! That was such unfortunate timing with the lightning. God damn it. I also need to stop reading reading chat during the final phase. But yeah, 1 HP by the lightning, lovely, fantastic. So Azan he takes 1 damage and then he gets down to 1 HP from lightning procs, right? I read that correctly. Because that's what I was about to ask during the final phase when I was fairly low already. And then I realized, wait, I'm getting hit because I'm contemplating that question, and then I just didn't bother anymore. Here we are again during the boring phase. killed that. Should have just gone for the phase. Like so. And then I'm healing anyway from the Ember. Guess we can keep the Ember for later. So I know how to fully dodge that attack. Let's not try to deliberately hit him out of that. There we go. Worked out this time. What? Lightning. Follow-ups, yeah. Those exist. These are not super greedy though. Fuck. I was not ready yet. I just attacked him during that combo. I might be clinically insane at this point. I swear I rolled that. Like, I don't... I am tilting myself so hard by doing stupid shit and having stupid shit happen to me. God damn it. It's not that hard, I just need to not do dumb things for a bit. Just one attempt where I can just keep myself together and not, like, suddenly attack him during the fucking triple, hey, let's hop around, summon skulls while lightning strikes and fucking his cape is flailing like crazy attack. That would be a start, not to hit during that. Like, but apparently my brain's like, you close, gotta hit him, lol. Like, yeah, brain, thank you, that's exactly what I need to do right now. What the fuck am I doing? Ashu Pirate King, welcome to Man Tilts Himself into Oblivion every single attempt. I was going for incredibly stupid and unnecessarily greedy hits, which ended up getting me killed, surprisingly, so that's what Cyber was talking about. Yeah, I need a break apparently or something. Fuck. Okay. Let's just focus one attempt. Let's just get one good attempt in, okay? If I get one attempt where I don't take incredible amounts of unnecessary damage during phase 1, and then I just spank him phase 2 because phase 2 is 3, and then I just instant kill him phase 3 because phase 3 is also complete garbage, so that'd be good. He's a fucking idiot, that's what he is, sadly. A god would do dumb shit and get away with it, an idiot just dies. Okay. Phases, so free if you just play it patiently and safe. Fuck, I thought that was... I cannot believe I say things and then do the opposite. Hey, it's so easy if you just play it smart and safe. Okay, what do? Commit to a combo, that's surely gonna phase him, right? Let's just risk it, it's gonna phase him, no problem, lol. And then it doesn't, and then I waste fucking Tears of Denial immediately. Like, who is this fucking idiot that makes these decisions? Like, why am I like that? What the fuck? That is so fucking unnecessary. I don't benefit at all. It's just like, gotta do it. We'll hit him next time. Fuck. walk around. See, I'm not mad about that one, that was for science basically. I tried, hey, can I do this? And turns out, no, I can't. I have to actually dodge. Why would I risk that? That is so dumb. It's not worth it for one extra attack. Get away from that so you don't get lightning. Lightning sucks. Check that Final Fantasy fans. Damn, that should have happened 30 minutes ago at least. Alright, cool. Thank you. Okay, so what should we do next? That wasn't easily. That was like, I don't know how many attempts yet already. Any new random fashion to buy? Nothing fancy.
Ashen?
Yeah, maybe. Might be. Could be. Possibly. In that case, let's stock up on something that isn't lightning. I don't fucking know what his weakness is, but we'll just take anything but lightning. Okay, so let's go over to here should be good. I'm actually not that worried about Nameless King for a change. I think he's a very fair boss, similar to how Meteor and Gale were also fairly fair with their attacks. Fuck, wrong side, I actually need to be on the other side. What am I doing? Yeah, I guess, but I've killed Nameless Kings more times than Gale and Meteor, so that's possibly... yeah, I knew what quote you were going for even though you like used the wrong one, but yeah, oh, I never bothered opening this one. I should do that at some point. Should also get the shortcut, maybe. But yeah, I've killed Nameless King a bunch of times, compared to the DLC, which I didn't do that often, so... it should, in theory, be easier. I mean, I do the DK thing and send you the text document with all the quotes, but it turns out all the quotes aren't actually all that many, so... almost no point, really. Some of them are also completely worthless, like the first, like, 3 or so are pretty useless. Okay. I don't remember how to best get through here. I also don't remember how to exactly kill Wyvern. Shouldn't be that hard though. I think 19 was alright. I don't remember though. Exactly. Don't know more by heart yet. Yeah, that was a good one. Had a man jump on my head from like a couple thousand meters above. Okay, let's first try this, shall we? That'd be lovely. I would really appreciate that. That'd be great. Looks like it's not gonna happen. Because I think he's breathing fire this way. Oh, maybe. Okay, we're getting in here in time. Just in time to get murdered by the minions. Fuck you, I just healed that. How dare you? I think there's a man falling down here or something. If you dawdle, which we shall not do. I think up there is the hard bit where there's the big man, and you can't fight him on the bridge because the wyvern spews fire. I can't believe that didn't touch me. That chain was so close. How dare you? Okay, I think we got him. Nice, first try. Now, to run through here... how do you best do that again? I think you can pretty much just go. There's a few awkward spots, like when one of the bell ladies summons a record. That's a little bit annoying, but outside of that it should be fine to just go. Oh yeah, this spot is annoying as well. Weird long-necked freaks trying to bin me. How dare they? I am the one that bins. he says doing. Oh boy. So fun fact, back in the day when I first played this game, when it first came out, my PC was such fucking garbage that the majority of areas... Fuck. Yeah, exactly that. Also that the majority of areas just lagged like crazy. Mostly if I pointed the camera in specific directions when too much of the level was loaded, my graphics card couldn't handle it at all. But two boss fights were specifically bad. One was the Dancer, because it's kind of in the center of Lothric? Yeah, Lothric. Of Lothric, and basically the entire area seems to be loaded, apparently. Also the fire effects and everything, it completely destroyed my PC. That fight was incredibly laggy for me the first time. And the other one was the Nameless King, with one caveat though. It only lagged when I was facing one of the two ways where there was more of Dragon Shrine. So if you look at the area, it's basically a big rectangle, and you fight him pretty much in the center. So whenever I looked one of the long ways, I was fine, and whenever I looked to one of the short sides, I was lagging like crazy, because too much of the area was loaded. Which made the fight very interesting, especially when he was flying around. You could basically watch the FPS drop in real time as he, as the chicken turned circles around me, and the camera just followed. Go down to like 10 FPS, 30 FPS, 10 FPS, 30 FPS, 10 FPS, 30 FPS. Slightly disorienting. And then for the fight itself it was also pretty annoying, because of course when it's lagging it's harder to beat the man. So that made my first run a little bit unfortunate in this game. And I didn't play that much until I managed to upgrade my PC eventually. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't great. It was fine for most areas, just those two bosses stood out as being incredibly laggy. Well then, let's have a chat with the man himself. I wonder... No, the axe must be terrible, because I don't think he's weak to lightning. There's no way him of all enemies is weak to lightning. Might want to two-hand my sword so I can hit the chicken a little bit better. Says missing absolutely everything. Nah, that's too fast for me. There's no pleasing me, is there? That attack is too slow, I can't fight that. That attack is too fast, I can't fight that. Oh fuck, that's not... Oh, it is. Fuck. Woo hoo hoo! That didn't one-shot us. Lovely. Rolled a bit early on that. That looks very painful. Nay, it does not. Okay, let's see. No, that was fine. Cool, follow up though. on him though. That damage is not all bad actually. Oh fuck. Forgot you can follow that up with a thrusting shot. Oh, I also didn't Tears of Denial. Huh. Oops. Okay, so let's not buff with fire on this. Let's instead go for dark and hope it works out. I need to try to sit up a little bit more straight. I'm sitting hunched over like a maniac. It's not good for me. Oh, I did just atune that. Fuck. I may be on autopilot when it comes to tuning fucking tears. I think the setup should be fine though. As in the, the rings and the weapon. Don't think it's gonna get better than Sword and Shield Ring. I like how you get your souls back every time you try this boss. It's a neat little thing. I think you always start with a fly. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's like 50 extra damage, isn't it? Maybe 30 or something. Still good enough. Yeah, first phase is fairly easy. It has a few bullshitty moments or attacks that are at least very punishing if you fuck up like that one. And that second phase didn't really last very long, so I don't think we can dodge that one. Second roll in because it was that early. Crazy. I should get a... Oh, never mind, I missed that. I should get a heavy attack there every time I do that. Like do a... Oh, camera away. Like do a heavy attack every time before I do the finishing move there. That was early. Man, some of these moves are so slow. It's gonna take me a bit to get used to. That one is, however, pretty fast. The first swing of that combo. It was gonna take longer. Wait, when did I proc tears? Oh yeah, from the chicken, of course, I remember. I got hit by the thrust into big bad AoE slam. I don't think it's gonna be too bad, especially with the broadsword. My attacks are quick enough that I can get away with most swings after his combos. I remember when I was using a very big weapon at some point, I don't remember which one even, maybe even the Fume Knight Ultra Greatsword or something, I actually had a lot of trouble finding attack opportunities, but with a broadsword you can get a slash in here and there and be fine. Yeah, like I said earlier, I wasn't really worried about this fight very much. It's just some timings I need to get down. I fucking hate the thrust, dude. Kinda wanna just restart immediately. It depends, some bosses really suffer from them. In some bosses you only get one swing every couple seconds anyway, might as well be a good swing, or a big one. And then some bosses are so quick that you feel like you don't get a swing in without being punished yourself for it, like without trading. To an extent I think that's part of the identity of Ultra Greatswords. That they're kind of made to be used with big armor so that you can trade, even with bosses. And given that you get 15 fucking really strong Estus Flasks in Dark Souls 3, I think it's fine. It just was a different kind of play, different type of gameplay. Rather than avoid, retaliate, it was just avoid until you get that one opportunity, but that one opportunity makes up for like 2 or 3 swings. I do find it harder though, in general, with Ultra Greatswords. Like, world clearing is easier because you can flatten most enemies and cheese them that way, but for bosses I also don't function that well with them. Man, really? Please hit into the follow-up. I dodged it, I'm the best. And then he does the very slow one. That's why I hate that move. The thrust is just slightly quicker than the overhead swing, and it's very hard to identify them in time. That extra damage, so this fight actually ends now. Because it might not have otherwise. How dare you do that one first this time? Tired of not hitting him, so I wanted to hit him for a change. Immediately gets punished. That is weird for my brain. I don't get that attack very well. goes up. Oh, right, wind. Oh, follow-ups. Ugh. Why? Fucking follow-ups on everything. I just wanna heal. Is that too much to ask? Hey, there we go, I get to heal. Please do something that I can easily punish. I've been gambling on most of those punishes. That one is good. Yeah, one swing now. Oh, nice, thank you. I like that move, that looks so cool. Fuck. Oh god, dude. I'm surprised the stomp still hit me. And from there I kind of went into panic mode. Got hit by the follow-up rather than timing it. Dodged away because I was panicking and then got hit by that follow-up, of course, and then I died. Nah, it was a bad reaction to a dumb situation. He has too much range and too little breathing room to just start panic rolling. I need to actually bide my time even when I get hit. Instead I just rolled, got hit, died. He did a long series of bad attacks for me though, like such a long time without any of his new lightning attacks from phase 2, which gives me very little time to punish, which in turn then drags out the fight and makes it harder and more annoying. Felt like he always did this move at the start, but apparently I was wrong, because he had not been going to that every time. To not accidentally walk with that. Oh, not laughing for this. Should have gotten my heavy hit though. Really? Please just hit him. God damn it. He even tried for the one-shot combo. follow-up by there. I didn't get that one earlier, so I didn't try again. Yeah. People don't like being hit, so they don't make it easy for you often. This game teaches you a lot about people. Ooh, nice. Very nice RNG. We got the easy lightning AoE into the easy lightning bolt. It's also a good move for 2 free attacks. Oh boy, that was terrible. Oh right, that has a follow-up. Fuck, I forgot the second bit of that attack. Oh, that also has a follow-up. I'm gonna choke this attempt as well. What? I was pressing roll the entire time while getting up, and then nothing happened while I was getting up, and then I get comboed. Excuse me? Why could I not roll that? How is that a true combo? That doesn't happen. You're usually safe when you're getting up. There usually isn't any room for them to just fucking combo you while you're getting up. You should always be able to get one roll in. God damn it, game. Okay, that wasn't even me choking, that was just the game being bullshit. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have gotten hit by that before because I forgot about the follow-up, but the one where he got me while getting up, that's bullshit. That shouldn't happen. Like, it's so easy to just spam a recovery roll while you're down in this game. He shouldn't have a, he shouldn't have an attack that hits you while you're getting up. That's not how this game works normally. I don't know, maybe my fucking controller decided, nah, 15 inputs aren't enough, you needed 16 or something? Yeah, I mean that, or somehow my input just got completely eaten. Like the game decided, nah, you didn't want to roll after all. We're possibly in the biggest arena in the entire game, yet we still managed to couple with the fucking wall where we can't see shit between the big ass chicken and the fucking forehead. Incredible. Forgot about the dive attack. Interesting. I wish the camera would zoom out a little bit more on occasion, so that you can actually see what the chicken is doing. Ooh, that was very generous of the game. I was very much expecting to get hit there. I got caught by his fucking beak, and so I couldn't fucking move, and now I got... Why am I healing? I should just Ember. The fucking beak pushed me into the attack, and then awkward timing made me just fucking die. God damn it, sometimes this is just a little bit cheap. Good RNG start again. My ear is so itchy below the headset. Am I gonna choke another fucking attempt? No, never mind, she got me with the easy one. Okay, thank you. I almost still choked that. Incredible. Cool. Thank you. Right. We don't need the slap that's here or anything really. Might as well piece off. Okay, so we have Demon King still. And I think it's just Soul of Cinder, right? Oh no, the Wolfman as well. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the Wolfman. Wolfman is annoying. Any new fashion? Oh yeah, she sells his armor now, doesn't she? I like that outfit. It looks good. Man desperately looks for random shit to buy. Finds not of interest. What would I want for a Wolfman? Probably just... oh, fire maybe? Regular dogs don't like fire, but wolves are probably fine with it. I don't fucking know, let's just spend money on whatever the fuck just so we can say we did it. Okay. Let's not go for the crown though. I think I used to rock a combination of this stuff for a while, which looked alright. Yeah, this looks good together because the like the scarf. Shira. Who the fuck is Shira? Huh. Anyway, because I like this because the scarf is so high that it doesn't really show you how surprisingly tall or ridiculously tall the hat is from the Abyss Watcher set, or the Abyss Walker set rather. And I think that works well together. Just gotta find something for the remaining slots. Easterners looks good there-ish. Something for them legs. That's way too heavy, that too is way too heavy. We could just rock his fucking sandals, I guess. In the Gale Arena. Oh, right, that one. Yeah, I guess we could consider that one. Ooh, this looks okay. Nah, fuck it, let's go for this for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Wolfman first though. I really don't care too much about NPC fights in general, but I guess we can go check that one out. This area in it is down here. Yeah, usually I don't like how tall the scarf, the neck area is of the fucking Nameless King armor, but with the super tall head it works fairly well. I really like this. My feet sound weird. Is that from the armor? No, it's the snow. Okay, never mind. I mean, this guy is also basically an NPC fight, so it's not really much of a change. We also had the Spear of the Church and everything, so it's not like we had a lack of NPC fights. I forgot how to best do this fight, sadly. Let's just go for this setup first of all, and see if that works out. Probably gonna buff lightning, like I said. I always feel like lightning is the general best go-to kind of thing to buff if you don't know what you're doing. Lightning just seems like the stuff people are weak to the least. Oh, I forgot to rest after changing my stuff. Oh. Okay, I think he starts with 4 wolves, which we want to kill, and then when we're halfway through the fight, we need to kill the big wolf, and then we can focus on the guy himself. Nice power move like that. Wait, is it only 3 wolves, or did we kill 4? Maybe that's 4 already. Oh right, that blocks during the jump. I once tried to make a build work with his weapon because I find the idea pretty cool, it's just the execution just wasn't working for me. Like the shield actually isn't good enough to really block that well, and just the weapon itself is just, why not play any other straight sword? That jump attack though is pretty good. That was easily the best bit about that weapon. Bigger problems now. Oh yeah, that one also looks great. Little big ass wolf that I totally saw coming. Fucking camera. Right, that's all that attackers for now. He does a dash, then he hops around, and then he does another dash. Oh, right, good old fucking. Oh, dang it. 1 second. Yeah, it's very much a fight where you need to learn the moveset to the extent that the wolf can't hit you even though you don't see what he does by jumping around so much. Feels very cheap. At least the Gravetender himself doesn't really do anything that troublesome. Him just shooting a few magic projectiles isn't that bad. Might want to Ember up actually, I'm not that worried about the fight now. Maybe we'll do that as a heal in the fight. What I dislike about this arena is these little spikes here, because they fuck with your camera like this. It's just completely arbitrary. They don't really benefit the gameplay at all. They just fuck with the camera for no reason. Like, if you wanted something to block line of sight or to avoid stuff with, you have these fucking giant pillars here, which were perfectly fine for that purpose. Why have these little spikes there that just fuck with your camera for no reason other than to make it hard, XD? Fuck you. Okay, I should probably take him a little bit more seriously. Especially if I start wasting Tears of Denial on this man. I think it's time. Alright, that blocks. Fuck you. Yo, you just clipped through that pillar, Mr. Wolf. That's not how pillars work. Sorry to inform you. I guess architecture isn't really a wolf's strongest suit, but that's something even you should know. How fucking why is he suddenly chasing me down with this melee nonsense? Isn't he supposed to just fuck around with this fucking little magic stick? Hey, it seems like you're actually winning. Let's change that. Lol, he says, and then I die. I don't like random men. I think by the end of the run we'll actually start to have some routine with the Tears of Denial. You know, when it stops mattering because the run is over. Okay, let's not die to the fucking Grave Tender this time. Like fucking idiots by just spamming R1 and hoping it works out. May wanna two-hand my sword a little bit more. Dark Souls isn't even all that random normally. Can generally manipulate people pretty heavily, make them do what makes sense from their current situation. Yeah, how about them apples, mister? Fuck. Okay, I could try a different approach as well. Actually, now that I think about it. Can you stop with the fucking thrusting right as I'm approaching you? That's just fucking rude. Where is he? I hate this wolf so fucking much, actually. That just one-shot me? I am sure that's not supposed to one-shot you. I am sorry, Wolf, but you are full of garbage. I'm sure that somehow double hit me, that weird charge attack there. There's no way that's supposed to take all of my HP with the shield ring on and everything. Should stop spamming and just calm the fuck down. Alright, he aggro mode now or something. Right, ice breath. God. That was some weird animation resetting there. What the fuck is he doing? He ran way past me and then jumped back for a charge attack. Like, this fucking wolf is so buggy. Thank fuck that's over with. Thank you. Man, that was some bullshit. I didn't remember this fight being that bad. I guess I was just strong enough to always just focus down one of them. Thankfully they're individually fairly fragile. Both the Grave Tender as well as the Wolf actually take decent amounts of damage and don't have that much health. So you can just focus one down. Alright, time for old Demon King, Prince, whatever the fuck his name was. Not this one, even though it sounds like it should be the one. Is it back here? No, here? Yes, that's the one I think. Do I have new stuff to buy? Should I really care? Do you really need to remind me when I finally managed to ignore the bunch of souls that I have for the first time in my life? I don't think so. I think I'll just fucking go for it this time. Hey, we could summon something. Let's not. Oh wait, you actually hit me up here? That's rude. How dare you? Do we go lightning or dark? I think dark is kind of fitting. Yeah, we have all the... Oh, I also didn't buff Tears of Denial again, something, yeah. We'll just first try him like normal, how about that one? We'll just grab his souls as well, and then we buy a bunch of Stuf. If we kill him, then we have one more boss soul to munch on, so... I wonder what staggered me there at the beginning. Like before the actual attack of his. Oh, I'm still on the buff. That's not how you survive. Fuck me, I'm garbage. That's a bigger explosion than I thought. That's the fire wave thing, isn't it? Yeah. Forgot what you do about that. Outside of just tanking it. Oh, that's the meteor or something. Oh, he discharged. I think that's the GG state, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's the fight is over state. Yeah. I like moments like these. I think it's pretty cool. In fairness, going here and coming here and killing him is kind of an asshole move. He's not really part of the main story, he's just a relic of a past in a room full of the corpses of his brethren. So, a bit rude, but hey. Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, actual first try. Not that hard of a boss though, especially compared to some of the late game stuff we've done. He's only annoying if he manages to one-shot you through some bullshit. When that isn't the case, everything was fine. Okay, new fashion, question mark, nay, exclamation mark. Okay, we'll just keep these souls, how about that? So, is that every boss? Let's think. Let me check my notes real quick, see if I notice anything missing. Of course, aside from Soul of Cinder. We haven't done Soul of Cinder, but that one was intentional. I'm leaving that one for the last this time. Yeah, that should be it. I guess there aren't that many optional bosses in Dark Souls 3. At least not ones that you really want to miss out on, compared to 2. Oh, where am I going? I need to place this stuff. If you notice anything that I might have forgotten, any boss actually, then let me know. Oh yeah, we could try fighting the weird spear lady in Gale's arena, I guess. What? Oh, you do actually do that from down here? Interesting. I didn't remember. Seemed natural to just walk up there. Okay, cool. Well, let's quickly go and have a look at Spear Lady. Maybe I should have let that cutscene run. It looks pretty epic. So does she just rock up, or do I need to talk to her through the door in the Ring City first? Because I've definitely killed her once, but only once, and I don't remember when, why, how, and other such things. She's in this like weird little ruin here somewhere, isn't she? Like I remember something vaguely square-shaped. Right of the entry, okay. I think she was fairly annoying to fight because of some magic nonsense or something. So, this away? No. Probably just down here and then to the right. Yeah, this might be the building. Oh yeah, back here. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I remembered some sort of building that acted like an arena of sorts, but didn't remember where exactly. That is a lot of bloodstains. Doesn't she appear behind you or something?
I've searched for thee.
Yeah. Treachery? What? I bend everything. That is a lot of foot. Wow! True combo, lovely. Stop screaming. That's my line. Yeah. Guess we'll need tears again. Maybe ideally I'd learn to parry her. Did I just do the right thing? Yeah, I did. Okay, I just need to cast up before turning the rings off. Taking the rings off even. Yeah, I think ideally one would just parry her a few times. Seems like her swings aren't lovely. Seems like her swings aren't that hard to predict. It's just the Great Hammer animation, I think, so pretty sure PvPers would just destroy her if they knew what they were doing. Although, in fairness, I've seen like 1% of the fight, given that I died to her very first attack. Maybe it was her second attack. I think I dodged one thing. And then traded and died. Anyway.
I've searched for the dark path.
You can fire that more quickly, which is nice. Oh yeah, that would make sense. That shit. Oh fuck. Thought I was not in range there. Hey, she's out of Estus, lovely. Fuck. There we go. Jin. Yeah, exactly, that's great. Especially so that you can actually tell when they're out. It's pretty good. Okay. With that, thou brain, good job. I made a mistake. Where do I need to go? Fuck, which bonfire is it? Oh, it's champion spawns, I wonder what that one was. Is it this one? Wouldn't that be the very first one? This can't be it. No, it's not. Tended Grave, Champion Gondir, so it's not here in this tab. Maybe I have to interact with something to teleport there again. Oh, it's right here, right. It's a new area before the DLC, but at the end of the regular game. That makes sense. Okay. I'm not sure what to use against Soul of Cinder yet. I think Axe might be good. Because I feel like we're not gonna be able to R1 spam very much, so Axe might be a good idea. We also need to dodge more individual attacks rather than combos, I think. So let's go for the Axe at the beginning and see how that works out. As for rings, we definitely need... oh, well, let's do this really quick, though. While we're at it. Okay, so what do we do about rings? We need these two guaranteed, otherwise we can't use the damn thing. Maybe we do Prisoner's Chain and this one. It's kind of what we did with the Meteor. That should be good enough, shouldn't it? Let's try. We also need to change equipment. I don't like trousers for that. Maybe we do cover the... oh fuck, everything is so heavy. What is the heaviest bit? No, the chest piece, that makes sense. Let's not use Gundir's Gauntlet, how about that? That's also exceptionally heavy for no real reason. How about we try... I don't like my pale fucking hands visible through that. Northern... Who's that? Whose armor is this? Violet Wrappings? Oh. I don't remember how he got that. Maybe that's just bracelet. Yeah, let's go with the bracelet. That's alright. And then we can rock some proper pants again. Okay. So, I remember hating parts of this fight. I really didn't like some of these stances. I think I always got murdered by the spear stance, maybe the curved sword stance at the beginning. I really disliked the one-shot combo. What else do I remember? Not much, sadly. I like this fight in general, though. I think the concept is really cool. My goodness, why can I not remember to remember that that has 3 swings? Okay, that's the magic shit. Magic should be fairly easy. Nice. Oh, what? I thought he was gonna turn towards me at the end of that cast, but he did not. Okay, this is the one that usually kills me, I think. I seem to remember absolutely hating those spear stands. I swear I rolled that. he always starts with a combo, doesn't he? Yeah. I swear I tried to roll. What the fuck? Why am I so fucking dumb that I do not expect that attack? What the fuck, me? What's wrong with my brain? I cannot dodge. I tank everything. Okay, time for a reset. That is so slow and has perfect tracking. I like not seeing shit because of random fucking obstacles in the arena. Didn't do the follow-up this time, probably because I was ready this time. Okay, cool. Whew. Alright, indeed. Actual first try even. Not even a joke. Cool. Well then. No Estus run. How about no thank you? Okay, let's skip this part and go to the credits. So we can't skip this part, never mind then. Let's not skip this part to go to the credits. Ugh. Alright, well. I guess that takes care of the level 1 trilogy run. One in one go or anything even remotely good like that, but hey. We got there eventually. I was wondering if I should try to come up with some other sort of challenge one that sounds interesting, but I'm not quite sure about that. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I would want to stream otherwise. So maybe there isn't gonna be a stream for a bit or something, while I figure out what to do next when it comes to this nonsense.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle.
The fucking sound of Tears of Denial is driving me insane. What a way to ruin a cutscene. Everything is getting dark, eerie, and quiet.
Tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
Yeah. Got a fire burning within my heart or some shit. It is actually the last thing that's bright in this fucking game. Ah, lovely.
Still?
Yeah. I don't like killing her. I do like the Lord of Hollows ending though. I like that one, that's cool. It's kind of neat how in the Lord of Hollows ending you just walk away and have all these characters that you may or may not know from the game lining up as your like your men now. It's kind of neat. It's a good moment. But yeah, I really like these runs. I like the Soul Level 1 runs. There was not that much bullshit in them. It's surprisingly fun to play these games on level 1 because there are enough RPG elements on most of them that you can still like function, that you do enough damage still to have more or less normal fights. Sometimes you're a bit underpowered. It's usually the defense that fucks up, especially in Dark Souls 1. You just get kind of murdered eventually because there aren't that many ways to protect yourself, but Dark Souls 2 and 3 have some good stuff going. 2 is always annoying because of the lack of adaptability. That kind of makes it really cheap in some certain circumstances, where some attacks just feel like you can't do anything about them. Some you literally can't do anything about them either, so... So yeah... Dark Souls 2 on the other hand has the cool thing about like items that give stats, so you can try to mitigate it and end up with way more stats than you started with, which is kind of neat. You also can use the rapier, which is just fucking broken and does insane damage, so it really mitigates the downside of being level 1. Like, just being able to use the rapier in Dark Souls 2 makes it so that you don't really notice the low level really, doesn't even take that many more hits. I guess a dedicated build with the rapier would still do, of course, more damage, but it's not that bad at all. Dark Souls 2 has some other bullshit that I don't like, but that's mostly personal preference and just things that I cannot wrap my mind around easily. I was surprised how much I struggled with Dark Souls 3 at the beginning. Yeah, weapon upgrades definitely are the vast majority of where your damage comes from. Except for very rare circumstances, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I was surprised how much I struggled with Dark Souls 3 at the beginning. I wasn't expecting to struggle with things like, what do we have trouble with? Abyss Watchers, that should not have happened. Dragon Slayer armor was a pain. Dancer is a fight that I just can't really quite get the hang of. I still am not comfortable in that fight, even though I just beat the game level 1. Which usually is the, hey, I want to learn the game run, so Dancer is always going to be a bit of a pain. Osiris was a little bit more annoying than he needs to be. Frida took me a bit longer than she also needs to. I think Frida is though one of those fights where I just lack the right mentality. I just wanna... Especially in Phase 2, I just want to do more damage. Phase 1 is so easy if you just play it safe. Just always roll away until she becomes invisible and jumps around, and then you get a free backstab, or at the very least some free damage, and then you can just repeat that. And then Phase 2, you really need to wait long-ass times to get guaranteed openings, and then get your slight bits of damage in here and there. Very rarely you get a big opening and can do major damage, but generally it just takes a while, and I just don't function well with that, because I just want to... If something looks like an opening, I want to attack, and that really fucked that fight over for us. Demon Princes are rough. Demon Princes are one of those fights where they can just kill you on low level if the AI is against you. And then the rest worked out fairly well. I think Gale and Meteor are pretty good fights, and that they're generally very fair. There's not that much bullshit in either of their fights, even though I dislike the crossbow because I can't figure out how to reliably dodge it. There must, however, be a way to reliably avoid it, because I saw a man do Dark Souls 3 all bosses, no-hit runs, and he eventually got it, and one of the big problems was not the crossbow, even though I struggled with that one. So that's mostly me just not understanding certain things. We also never had to figure out how to reliably dodge the flying fire breath attack from Meteor. That's beneficial, I suppose. Nothing ever really got to reliably one-shot us either, because Prisoner's Chain and Shield Ring always held up. That overall is why I'm not going to do, or at least I don't plan to do anyway, a Bloodborne level 4 run, because Bloodborne has so much fewer, or so many, fuck, I can't phrase that well. Bloodborne doesn't really have many RPG mechanics you can use to your advantage to mitigate being level 1. Like, the runes generally scale off your attributes, so if your attributes are low, the runes don't do that much. You can't really use any of the hunter tools either on base level and all that stuff, and the damage is actually noticeably low in that game. Unless you're gonna use or abuse the fake depth dungeons or whatever to get big man weapons early and good gems and stuff like that. So Bloodborne level 4 is actually really annoying. You will get one shot a lot, you do very little damage. So that's why I probably don't plan on doing it. Aside from that, I don't have a reliable or good way to stream from the PS4. I could use the built-in streaming thingy that it has, but I don't like it very much. I don't like the interface with the big-ass chat bar on the side and the... Like, it looks so fucking... Like a... I don't know, it looks really dumb. It ruins the immersion a little bit more than it needs to and stuff like that, so I don't really plan on using it. Quality's ass, the audio quality is even worse. So... Kinda don't want to stream Bloodborne. Especially not level 4. Which is the lowest level in Bloodborne, for some reason. So yeah, I think I'm done with the level 1 runs for now. Was good fun though. I really like having to... Even though I do rage sometimes, or at least whinge, not necessarily rage that much, but like whinge about some things happening in weird ways. These games are slightly janky, and there are some moments that are always slightly bullshitty, which frustrates me. But I generally like grinding difficult bosses and trying to get good at them. Like, I don't mind having to fight Gale repeatedly and learn how he moves because I like the fight a lot. I think he looks awesome. I think the fight looks awesome. It's generally good times, so that's sort of fun. I enjoy. Yeah, exactly, but sometimes it feels like it happens in bad ways, like you get invested and then you dive to something that maybe shouldn't happen, or maybe it's just an unfortunate side effect of something else happening or something, and then it's just very frustrating. It's not always very pure, I guess is a way to phrase that, if you wanted to go that way. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about some other stuff that I might want to stream. I was considering streaming Divinity Original Sin for a change, because I never got far in that game, and that might, streaming it might make me actually play it for a while. I also have never actually played the full release of Dead Cells. I played it a little bit in early access and never... Then eventually I decided to stop playing it because the version was unfinished, so I figured if I was to play it a bunch then I would burn out and not play it when it comes out. Turns out I never played it on release anyway, but I do have it, so I might stream that one eventually. I don't know, there's some stuff that I'm considering, but not sure how much of that is a good stream thingy and what might be entertaining. We'll see. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Thank you very much for hanging out and watching. Hope you enjoy your time spent here and the rest of the day. And I'll see you again next time with whatever and whenever and the likes. Bye bye!